Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, might be doing some research on Wealth Machines. Okay, now Wealth Machines is created by Will Allen, Art Flair, and a couple of other guys, Palab Ghoshal and Ram Rawat. These guys are huge launches of digital products on Warrior Plus. So you can check it out if you want. And so here's what I'm going to do. Over the next few minutes, you can decide for yourself whether you want to invest in a program like this or not. And let's just go through the actual sales page, which is really, really important, okay? And then I'll tell you about what's actually on the back end. And then you can decide for yourself whether you'd like to invest in a program like this. So first of all, I want to say that, look, it says here that the price goes up every 60 minutes. It is true. It's a Warrior Plus program. And it's not expensive. I mean, it's $12.45. It goes up, by a couple of cents or a dollar every time. So it's not going to be expensive anyway. It's not meant to be, especially when it comes from Warrior Plus, right? But let's see if it actually delivers what it promises on the front end, right? So it says, simple wealth machines fill our pockets up with $4,921 per day. That's a shitload of money. Okay, excuse my French. While we kick back and watch the sales roll in steadily. Just 2 simple clicks and you're in business, okay? So they make it sound really, really easy, all right? Now, here's the thing about this sales video, right? It's actually a really good sales video because a lot of what Will Allen says on the sales video is true. In fact, what he talks about is basically how in order for you to make a lot of money online, you need to have your own products and you have to sell products online in order for you to generate a lot of commissions, right? So I've got my own programs, and some of the people that he quotes in there, like Russell Brunson, he's obviously got his own programs, his own products. So what he says is true, okay? And so the whole idea of this program, Wealth Machines, is to get those product funnels ready for you so that you don't have to create them yourself and all that good stuff. So a lot of what he says in the sales video is actually true. The only problem is that does he really deliver what he promises in the sales video, okay? And, he says, look, virtually no work required. I mean, that is a crazy statement, all right? Because super hypey. There's just so much work to do. Even if you have, your own sales page, let's just say I gave you a product, right? You still have to put in the work because it's not going to sell itself. Does that make sense, right? So there's a lot of statements here where it's very misleading, like 100% completely done for you, no domains, no website or hosting needed. While that is true, it's not 100% done for you because you still have to learn how to sell the product. You have to sell the funnel. Does that make sense, right? So learning how to drive traffic, which they teach you 2 strategies. They teach you Bing, which is a paid strategy, and they teach you free Facebook marketing, which requires hours and hours and hours of work. So that in itself already shows you that you're gonna have to, it's not about 100% completely done for you. It's not. There are parts of it that are done for you. Okay, that's true, and you will be getting over 20 product funnels that you can sell, right? And I'll talk about that in a second. But is it completely done for you? No. Is it just 2 clicks and you're in business? Absolutely not. Okay, there's a lot more than you can do. Virtually no work required? Absolutely not. There is a lot of work required, okay? So it's very, very hypey, right? So there are certain parts of this program that are good, like in the sense that they they do give you product funnels, right, in a lot of different niches, okay? And we'll talk about that in a second. So there's the health niche and the dating niche and the make money niche, the affiliate marketing niche, the blogging niche. So there are lots of different funnels that you can use. But the problem is that the products that they sell, even though the sales pages look okay, is a lot of them are PLR products. That's private label rights products, okay? So these are products that you can buy off the internet for very cheap. They're like $5, $10, $20. And basically you can white label them and you can resell them and use them for yourself. Essentially, that's essentially what they're doing. They've purchased PLR products and they've packaged them and they've given you the sales page for those products, and upsell as well, and the ability to sell those products for yourself. Okay, which is all good. The only problem is that the method that they teach is a very basic method of selling products online. That means that they teach you Bing and they teach you Facebook, right? Which requires a lot of work, by the way. Okay, Bing ads, they teach you Bing, but it's very basic training. So I don't think it's enough. You need a full Bing course. Like when I learned how to market on Bing, I paid $1,000 for the Bing course. Okay, I'm just explaining to you, like, in order for you to learn this stuff properly, you need to invest a little bit more than $12.45, right? I mean, how much can you learn from a $12 course when I had to pay $1,000 just to learn Bing alone on its own? Does that make sense, right? So they're teaching you very, very shallow information. The other problem is that let's just say that you can figure out how to use Bing and Facebook traffic, which is great, right? The problem is they still teach you to just sell or redirect your traffic directly to the sales pages that they're giving you. Now, if you do that, you're going to go broke because people don't buy that way. Especially in this day and age, right? You have to send a lot of traffic to the sales pages before people will actually buy, which means that your conversion rate is going to be very low. You must have something in between the sales page in order to build value, whatever niche market you're in. So that's a big problem. They don't teach you how to do that. They still teach the old method of, this is basically, affiliate marketing, product selling, right? They still teach you the old method of sending leads directly to a sales page. Now, if you do that, you're going to go broke because you're not building any magnetism. You're not building likability. You're not building a relationship with your list. Does that make sense, right? With your audience. And then the other problem is they give you more than 20 different product funnels, right? Now, every single product funnel is in a different niche, which means that you have to get traffic that is specific to that niche, which means that you're going to get super confused, okay? So if you can't even make money properly with one niche, you're not going to make any money with 19 other niches or 20 other niches, right? So the only thing that 20 product funnels is going to do for you is it's going to get you confused. And you're just going to not do anything, okay? And that's the problem with products like this, right? It's not that, okay, so there are a couple of things. He is giving you some pretty decent stuff, okay? But there's a lot of stuff that's missing. Like, they're not teaching you any magnetism. They're not teaching you how to build, a relationship with your prospects. Also, the traffic information is very shallow, right? You're going to have to definitely pay for Bing ads, okay? And the other problem is that the products that they give you, even though they say that they're high quality products, they're not really that high quality because they're PLR products, right? Whenever you buy PLR products, the quality of them are pretty, so-so, right? So even if you do manage to sell any of these products in the product sales funnels that they give you, right? Your refund rate is probably going to be pretty high because the people that are buying the products aren't going to be very satisfied with the product. So just be careful, okay? Because again, that's what you're getting for $12.45, right? At the time of recording this video, okay? Now, it's not just a $12 product though, okay? They've got a ton of upsells. So these are all the upsells, right? So the first upsell is 10 more wealth machines. So they give you even more PLR products, okay? So it's $47 with a downsell of $27, right? So if you buy that, they give you a pro version where it's unlimited, okay? And then that's $97 with a downsell of $47, right? They have 5 upsells, okay? So upsell number 3 is an auto blogging software, which most of the time auto blogging softwares don't work anyway, all right? Because Google is, it's super competitive. They're very clever. They're changing their algorithms all the time. And so it's probably not going to be a very great auto blogging software, especially not for $97. I bought my auto blogging software back in 2010 for $2,000. And I still couldn't figure out how to rank properly on Google. And they're saying that you can do well with a $97 product. Very unlikely, okay? Done for you package, right? $47, copywriting training, $47. That's probably pretty basic copywriting. That's not bad, okay? It's always good to learn a bit of copy. But again, if you want to buy everything, you're going to be spending over $300, okay? Now, you don't need to buy any of the upsells. You could just say no thank you, no thank you, no thank you all the way, and you would still get the wealth machines, what they're talking about here, right? But here's the thing, okay? You're not going to be able to make $4,000 a day based off of this training alone. All right. There are some good things about it in the sense that, yes, it's good to have your own products. All right. It is also Bing is a great place to drive traffic. Free Facebook traffic is also good. But the problem is that this sales page is so hypey and they make it sound like you're going to be able to make this much money without actually doing any work. See, virtually no work required, just 2 clicks of the mouse and you're going to be in business. This is all not true, unfortunately. This is all just hype to get you to buy their program, right? So just understand that for $12.45, again, at the recording of at the time of recording this video, you're going to get some very basic stuff. And it's not enough, I think, to generate this kind of income, okay? So it's not bad. I mean, they did put a little bit of effort into it, and you are going to get some sales pages and some okay products. But again, remember, they're PLR products. They're not somebody else's products who, where they put in a ton of time into the products. They're just very mediocre products. And if you're going to be selling your own products online, you don't want them to be mediocre, because if they're mediocre, your refund rate is going to be very high. You're going to have a lot of very unsatisfied customers, okay? So based on this on wealth machines and what they're actually giving you on the back end, I just don't think that it matches up. It's very, very hypey. I don't think you're going to get anywhere close to $4,900 per day with the training that you're going to get inside of wealth machines. Okay, so I mean, you're getting what you pay for, right? You're getting some very basic sales funnels. You're getting some very basic traffic training. And again, you don't really want to be sending your traffic directly to the product sales pages because that's not how people buy. That you're missing a step. There's a very big step in the middle that you need to learn in order to attract people towards you and get people to get to know, like, and trust you. That's how you really make a lot of sales. Okay, so I think that there are better programs that you can buy. But look, if you just buy the $12 product, I mean, you're going to get $12 worth of information. Okay, that's true. All right, but are you going to get these results? Absolutely not. I really don't think so. You need to learn a lot more than this in order to get these kinds of results, and it's really not two simple clicks and you're in business. Absolutely not. You have to learn. Bing ads is a whole training on its own. Doing free Facebook leads, you're going to have to do that every single day. It's not about 2 clicks. There's way more than 2 clicks in that, which is okay. It's just that, again, it's just very, very hypey, and you're going to be disappointed. That's what I think. Okay. Now, if you're here right now, so that's my review of wealth machines. Okay. But if you're here right now, then you're probably looking for a way to generate some income on the internet, right? Now, having your own products is great, okay? And that's what I graduated to after, being online for about 9 or 10 years at that point, right? Before I started creating my own stuff. But for a long time, I was doing something called affiliate marketing, right? And you probably heard of that. Affiliate marketing, all you're doing is you're selling digital products. And this program right here is considered a digital product. Now, if you can get good at reselling stuff like this, as long as the product is good, okay? I'm not saying go ahead and sell wealth machines. I'm saying products like this. Okay. And they can be in any niche, right? It could be in weight loss. It can be in, learning how to sing, learning how to dance, creating a beehive, creating a garden in your backyard. Literally, people will pay good money for anything as long as the problem is big enough. If you can learn to do that properly, the right way, you can build a very, very profitable business. Okay. And it took me a long time. So I started in 2009. I failed for ages because I bought a lot of cheap little products like this and just tried a whole bunch of stuff that wasn't very clear. They were always talking about all these shortcuts and stuff like that. You can't take shortcuts in online business. Okay. Now you can have shortcuts that will help you to get closer to your goal, but there's no such thing as 100% done for you and virtually no work and 2 clicks and then you're in business. There's no such thing. Anytime you hear stuff like that, it's language to get you to buy the product of the product creator. So you just have to be really, really careful, okay? Now, are results like this possible? Yes, they are possible. You can generate, up to a few $1,000s a day inside of your digital affiliate marketing business, but it's going to take time. You're going to need real information. You're going to need real training. You're going to need a real program, okay? And if you try and take a shortcut around to do that, I'm sorry, but you're going to be wasting a lot of $12 on products like this that just promise you the world but don't actually deliver. All right. And so that's what happened to me until 2009 to 2016, 8 years. And I had spent more than $90,000. Imagine that. It's a lot of money, okay? On courses like this, masterminds, business, different business models, on ads, paid ads, all that kind of stuff. Was very disappointed. And then I finally broke through in 2016, started generating sales on a daily basis, was making multiple sales a day. And then in April 2019, I tripled my old corporate income. I always wanted to leave my corporate job. Finally left my corporate job, April 2019. I've been doing this full time, even through the whole COVID pandemic, my business tripled just because everyone's stuck at home, right? When you learn to do this stuff right, is super powerful, okay? And now I've got, hundreds and hundreds of students globally, all over the world, literally all over the world, where I teach them how to do this the right way, teach them how to generate their first dollar online. Then how do you scale that to, $100, $1,000, $10,000, $20,000? I had one of my students just do his first $14,000 in less than 30 days. Crazy stuff, right? I've got another student doing $1,000 a day. Now, these are big income claims, okay? So I just want to clarify that it does require everything that I mentioned. You need to work hard. You need the right program. You need to take action, right? You need to invest in your business. You need to, make mistakes and, drive through those mistakes, right? But I would love to show you how to do all this stuff properly in a free training workshop. So if you'd like to check it out, completely up to you. All you have to do is click the link right below this video. You'll see a little link right there. It's going to lead you to my website. On that website, click on, on that page, leave your best email address and I'll send you the training directly to your email. Okay, so check your inbox. and also check your spam folder, because sometimes your email just ends up in spam these days, okay? And the training is going to be right there. Watch it. It's super detailed. And I'm going to take you through all this stuff, okay? What do you have to do? What's the best business model? How do you make it work? What are the gurus out there teaching that doesn't work? And what actually works? How do you really get into profit? How do you really make sales? How do you really get results like what they're actually talking about here? This is very possible, by the way, okay? You just have to learn to do it properly. That's all it is, all right? So I hope you enjoyed this review of Wealth Machines. I mean, look, if you want a couple of product funnels just to kind of play around with and stuff like that, you know, $12.45 is very inexpensive, okay? But please don't think that you can make, you know, almost $5,000 per day with Wealth Machines alone. You're going to need a lot more than this in order for you to get to, you know, to these kinds of results, right? Even a little bit, even $100 a day, $200 a day, $300 a day, you need to learn to do this stuff properly, all right? So if you want, you can check it out. Otherwise, I hope to see you on my free workshop, right? Just by clicking the link below. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will see you on the next page, hopefully. Take care and see you soon.